Well, to wrap up the show, some hot takes as Elon Musk appears to land himself back in hot water here, Akiko, with the SEC, according to previously unreported letters with the agency coming out in the Wall Street Journal, taking issue with a couple of tweets that Elon Musk published last year, which seemed to violate the agreement that they both had agreed to in terms of Elon Musk having Tesla's lawyers vet and approve the tweets that came through in that settlement. Both Elon Musk and Tesla paid $20 million each, but these ones particularly here tied to his takes on production capacity around their solar roof and around Tesla's share price being potentially overvalued. The company came out and said, look, this time around, we didn't need to vet those because one was wholly aspirational and the other one was just Elon Musk's personal opinion. It didn't look like the SEC wanted to take Tesla or Musk back to court over this one this time here, Akiko. But in my take, in the court of public opinion, it looks like people are already saying that Elon Musk is losing his positive sentiment on Twitter. According to sentiment tracking company Awario, Elon Musk's sentiment on Twitter has already plummeted to the lowest level that he's seen, that they've ever seen in their data going back to October of last year. Since he started attacking Bitcoin, at the beginning of the year was roughly equal. But now in the month of May, which included his comments on Dogecoin on SNL, look at that, about 25% less positive. So my take, Akiko, is let his tweets take himself down. In the words of Pink, he might be a hazard to himself, I say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fair take. But if you're a shareholder, sentiment aside, you're looking at that stock every time he tweets something saying, wait a second, is there regulation here that can step in? And the Wall Street Journal story, it's kind of an interesting take because it does point to, on the one hand, Tesla finding a workaround, but you could also argue it points to the lack of teeth the SEC has in regulating tweets, if that's what we want to call it. And sort of backtrack here on why this all played out in the first place, why the SEC stepped in. It was about that tweet back in 2018 when he said that he was considering taking the company private if it fell below, the stock fell below $420 a share. He said he had already secured funding, and then that led to a lot of volatile trading around Tesla. But as this article points out, while the SEC has tried to step in, a federal judge initially said, look, the two sides, you guys work it out. You decide what can actually fall under the SEC's guidelines, what shouldn't be, or, initially it was about material information or not. So, I mean, I think we're going to be talking about Elon's tweets regardless, but it's an interesting take here about where the SEC stands on this.
Yeah, and clearly, where they stand on issues when it comes to people who have as much influence as he does, as it's proven out over the last month here, his tweets moving the entire cryptocurrency market caps of some of the largest projects we watch.